We got some serious rain here. We just got to Nairobi last night. We're just about to get the bikes out of storage, but I think we're gonna wait a few more minutes. Yeah, I think we'll wait a few more minutes.
Uncovering the old gals.
Yeah. Oh.
Just a little dusty. Ethan's tire is a little bit flat, but it's exciting. Coming out of hibernation. Looking good.
It's all right.
My tire is not flat, which isn't an ideal scenario because yours is.
I know.
I feel like I remember yours kept going flat for some reason.
I know.
We'll figure that out on the road.
We're live.
She looks good. They live. Looking good. Actually looking a lot better than I was expecting. Big day. I finally got a new chain slider to put on. Here's the old one. We made this back in Namibia, an old truck tire that we grinded off. It held up, but been pretty roughed up. All right, we're back at it. We're gonna adjust Ethan's valves today. And we changed his front tire yesterday, but it was flat this morning, so we think the tube had a hole in it, of course. Our luck.
What, Metis 07s again?
Yeah,
the
Metis
same one we
E07.
got. Yeah, the same one we got in Big Falls, the used one we got. It's a very hard tire. Because it's hard, it lasts a long time, which is great.
They were really hard to put on. Took us, I think, 2.5 hours just to do the rear tire. It was quite the exercise.
They're great looking.
They're fresh looking.
Nice new shoes. We also put these windshield extensions, windscreen extensions.
You can adjust it like up and down, you know, front and back, all different ways.
See how these go. They were fairly inexpensive, so we're not going to be heartbroken if they do break. These windshields are nice, but for some reason the angle of them or where they sit create quite a bit of turbulence for your head. So we're hoping that this extension solves that.
We're also going to put in new batteries that we got because our batteries were going.
And we're going to put in new spark plugs so we can take a look and see what the carburetors are doing. They both seem slightly rich. Mine more so because it's burning 2 liters more per tank than Sal's bike, so we'll check into that. We're
gonna change my pilot jet to see if that helps because apparently the carburetor I have is better with a 27.5, I think. So we're gonna switch that out and see if it helps with the starting because Ethan's bike has mostly always been easier to start than mine.
Full day here doing bike maintenance. We got Sal over here. She's doing all the detail work. She's working with a toothbrush and it's amazing.
This was new when I started.
Put a new battery in it.
Yeah.
These are, I think, nickel metal hydride, and they're like a rechargeable battery all soldered together.
From Ricky Stater.
Ricky Stater, yeah. I think they're Trail Tech brand though.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's funny, like these were confiscated in Germany when we went through. Last time, but we were able to get some new ones. We're going to either clean or replace our air filter. I'm going to fix the little oil leak that's coming out of the stator cover. I just went through the valves and they look great. Only one was slightly tight. This intake valve was slightly tight, so I just adjusted that. The other ones are all in spec. We also replaced the spark plug. It's an iridium plug, and yeah, it's dirty. Filthy, actually. It's really running rich. I'm going to probably rejet my carburetor, but yeah, again, just to the valves. It only took really 45 minutes, but it took like 2 hours to clean it to the point of actually being able to adjust them. And yeah, we don't want to give too much guidance for people to adjust their valves because there's a lot of information out there. But we ended up going top dead center, just like the starting procedure, and then we go around and feel each rocker. And it should have a little bit of play, and that's how we know in the right position to make sure they're in spec. The tappet nut was slightly loose.
Which is scary because that's what happened on my bike, and it broke off and broke the aluminum on the inside of the valve cover, I guess. Yeah. So we worry about our tappets.
We do worry about tappets. It's a big, we learn things the hard way. Okay, so we're just recording Sal right now. Made a comment. We're researching boats from Djibouti or Eritrea to Saudi Arabia, and it is Orman, but it's just been stated by Sally Ann at 8 a.m. in Nairobi, Kenya, at Jungle Junction, that she doesn't mind if the dhow that we sail on, an Indian dhow, does have animals and such.
If we can get on a boat, we're lucky to get on a boat.
I can't wait to show you this when you're seasick off the side, like with a goat eating.
I am totally gonna be
with a goat eating your vomit. It's one of the most important days in every adventure motorcyclist maintenance schedules. Sticker day.
Sweet. I love their logo.
Next up is Tour Tech.
We've got motorbikes, tents, and fires. 3 of our favorite things. Cool. That actually looks sweet. Senna. We love our Senna headsets. They've been fantastic the whole trip. I like how this one's reflective.
Next up is Darn Tough socks from Vermont. We've been wearing them for a while now. You never have to wash them. They don't smell. They feel fantastic, and they look great too. Sticker placement is important.
It's good. So we finally got some stickers made to make us feel like we're part of the adventure riding community. We hope that our channel is providing good information for people wanting to do extensive overland trips on motorbikes.
If you want your own sticker, please send us a self-addressed envelope to Africa and we'll send one right out to you.
Cool.
So we're putting on some Honda decals. We're very excited because now we don't have to tell people what kind of bikes we're on all the time.
We got the decals that have the perforation in them so that when the gas seeps through the tank, it doesn't give it all these bubbles.
This is harder than doing the valves.
I know. Ooh, this looks awesome.
Sal's putting on her 1989 XR600R tank decal. It does add significant performance increases.
Wow, these are really legit.
I like it.
She's a beaut. Woo! It only took like 50 kicks. Putting some freshie in the bikes. We drained the oil yesterday and it was pretty dirty.
This is what we've been running.
The Shell Helix.
It's mostly for diesel vehicles here, high mileage. There's not a lot of motorcycle oil in Africa, so this is what people use.
Wow.
Nice. Diesel motorcycle, that's a first. Very cool. Very cool. 1995 infield with a Sommer motor. You don't see too many of these.
All right, see you later.
Where are we going?
Going to the hair salon. Oh, so makes you look like a pampered girl.
Only 45 minutes through traffic.
Well, Ethan wants to buy an Evel Knievel suit, so we both have them.
That's enough.
So Ethan's stator has been leaking. It's been a problem for a long time, even since Zimbabwe, basically. He had all this silicone around it to help seal it, and he cleaned it up and put it back together, but now his clutch is not engaging. He's taking his stator apart again. See if he can fix it. We leaned the bike over because we just put oil in it. Take the cover off and hopefully most of the oil will at least stay in. Kind of annoying to have to redo the same job multiple times.
So I finally got the stator to not leak, but then the clutch wasn't actuating. And lo and behold, this part
Shift
A,
piece A.
it's shift piece A, which goes on the end of the clutch push rod. It's not very big and it looks exactly like the gravel it fell into. I thought I dumped it out in the oil pan, and so I was about to go into a 50-gallon drum of oil to try and fish out this little piece, which was going to be ridiculous. And Sal, thank God, found it. She gets a nice dinner tonight and unlimited drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, so just finishing putting on the gasket sealer. And because it's an older bike, there could be some imperfections in the aluminum causing it to not seal properly. And now I'm going to put on a new gasket. I would take off my cable, but somebody welded it to the point where I can't get it off. So I'll let this cure overnight, laying it over at a 30-degree angle so the oil doesn't get back into the stator assembly and compromise the gasket sealer. I'm still going to tighten these down pretty good, and you want to do it in a crisscross pattern. Again, this is to apply equal pressure on the gasket. Today is a very exciting day. We just upgraded our phone holders to the Ram Quick Grip phone mount, and they are life-changing.
They are.
So Ram makes a ton of products, and this is what we went with for our motorbikes. Again, this is the Quick Grip phone holder attached to the medium double socket arm mounted to the large U-bolt clamp. They don't move at all, like not even budge. How's it going?
Finally just got it all set up.
Nice.
It looks pretty swanky.
Looks good. I wonder if you should move it over a little bit to the left.
Even shut up.
How nice is this double socket arm? So you can use it to like catch video while you're riding, but then when you get off, you can use it as a handheld selfie stick thing mount. This thing like kills two birds with one stone. And anytime you're on a motorbike and you can kill two birds with one stone, you should kill all the birds.
He's so cute. Oh my gosh. He is like the coolest little thing. Look at his hands.
Isn't his eyes amazing?
Yeah, they're so amazing. Oh my god. It's like a mini dinosaur.
I wish you could put him on a tree.
Okay, is he scared? Little guy. So gentle. He's so cool. Oh my god, what a cool thing.
This is how we need to have the bags always.
Yeah, we need to have 3 bags with no stuff, and any stuff that's in there is light. Our nice new heat shields.
These
oh
are
my
actually
gosh,
awesome.
those are amazing.
They're cool because they raise it up, so
Even running, I could put my hand on it, no problem. And the cheap ones that we have, they're really only good for like saving our side plates. That's about it, just for melting. But yeah, we have the little mount points that we put on. It puts the bags slightly more vertical, and it's a little easier to connect to, which is nice. We're stoked on all this big gear. It's gonna make things so much easier.
mounting points are sweet. How's the work coming along, huh?
Fixing the speedometer right now. You know, we've done a lot of work to get my speedometer working.
Yeah.
Both of our bikes.
Both of our speedometers never work.
The computers didn't really work that well. Like the little sensor falls off.
Ethan got a cool speedometer now, an analog. Going old school.
One, but the irony there is that it's so small, I can't really see it very well. It looks super cool.
It'll be better than nothing though. We have to JB weld mine so that it somewhat works.
Are you doing the brake fluid, or what are you doing?
I'm doing the brake fluid.
Is that the high performance stuff, or is that?
This is the high performance brake and clutch fluid.
I've never even heard of this brand, but it says .4, and that's
Seal.
That's what we need. Okay, so we're gonna flush it. We're gonna go all the way down, and when it gets to here, we're gonna put it back up. But what did they say to do first?
You loosen it.
Did they say to put any like pressure on the pedal or anything?
No, not yet. You loosen it first, and then you put the pressure on the pedal.
Okay. See the oil coming down.
Yeah.
And now you close it, and then you pump. You loosen it. Have a good journey. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. Should I go right or left? Thank you.
I thought you said right. Thanks.
Now it's saying left.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
it's hard to tell if the windshields are helping or not. Maybe they'll help more like on the highway.
Yeah, I just feel like they're a little top heavy now is the only problem. I think my bike feels so upgraded, like nothing could really feel wrong.
I mean, this is the best they've been like ever. After finally deciding which car we were going to race, we closed out the day with our favorite Kenyan craft beer.
We're looking forward to sharing more of the beauty from East Africa. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.